sports. It's in the game.
It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we're watching the Snowhawks, reigning league MVP. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Snowhawks and the Bengals on Sunday Night Primetime.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. there is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There's really no way around it, Mike. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. I mean, they desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more of a drag. And then all of a sudden you get that one big win and the spirits of the building just change overnight. They need that. Can today be that spark? Because if not, they're in for a long season.
He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
18 yards on the pickup there, and the Bengals going to have a first down. Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to the air one more time. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point. Good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time, their veteran quarterback.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Snowhawks. the kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Snowhawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Palmer now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense going to take over now for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Cincinnati.
Up the middle they go. Finding room across midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now a timeout for injury. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
3rd.
They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Snowhawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down. Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now give on the ground. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
First down at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That one taken in. Touchdown, Snowhawks. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Snowhawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. He'll try to run for it. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. That's fielded at about the 18. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going right sideline and complete. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A huge play just before the half. 36 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Snowhawks. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Snowhawks will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Palmer now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The 49ers off to a strong start as they run their mark to 4-2 with the victory. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. 28-14 was your final score. And then finally, we wrap up the week with a good one on Monday Night Football between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. We'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to...
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. It's a touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is up and through. And the Snowhawks will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. Now now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bengals offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down. Now, faking the give. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle. Be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. 2nd down and 8. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing right. It's taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Whoa! An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, yeah. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Snowhawks offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Quick hitting slant there. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. And how about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Snowhawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
He'll drop to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Quick throw, taken in. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. His drive will start on the ground. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a give up the middle. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. That is a big play for Cincinnati. A gain of 48. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to the air one more time. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
A loss of 2 yards. It's
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the home team.